Welcome to the Transom Podcast, a monthly roundup of the new features on the transom.org website, providing mathematical puzzles, games, learning activities, and the ever-popular mathematics lesson starter of the day. Here's your host, John Tranter.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, because this is the podcast for December 2019. It's podcast number 61, and it's time to open the first door of the Transom Maths Advent Calendar. So you can find the link, along with links to everything else in this podcast, at transom.org/newsletter. Right, I'll continue then straight into the puzzle of the month. Noel went on a trip to Lapland, where it is always either snowy or windy. Morning snow is always followed by a windy afternoon, and afternoon snow is always preceded by a windy morning. While he was there, he reported that 10 days had some snow, 5 mornings in total were windy, 9 afternoons in total were windy. How many days had no snow at all, and how long was his trip? Okay, well, there's a good puzzle for you to think about and try and decide which of your well-practiced mathematical algorithms can be employed to solve it. The answer will be at the end of this podcast, and while you think about it, I'll mention some of the new resources that have been added to the Transom website this last month. The improper fractions exercises was created in record time in response to a suggestion from one of the Transom subscribers. Now, I can't promise to always be so responsive to requests, but it doesn't hurt if you try, does it? The 3-level exercise provides drill and practice on converting improper fractions to mixed numbers and vice versa. There's a tab linking to the older mixed numbers exercise where adding, subtracting, multiplying and dividing are also covered. Congruent triangles has been updated with a new level 3, new exam style questions and a new pairs game. But to be honest, the pairs game is way below the pitch of the rest of the levels, but it was easy to create, and I know some of you will find it a fun introduction to the concept of congruent shapes.
You are listening to the Transom Podcast. You can find Transom Mathematics at www.transom.org.
For a long time, I've wanted to create help videos for all the online exercises, but as you can imagine, it's such a time-consuming process. Currently, most of the help videos are ones that I've chosen from YouTube, and of course were not made specifically for Transom exercises. So I've now begun the process of making the videos I have been planning for such a long time. One of the first ones shows you how to fold a regular pentagon from an A4 sheet of paper. It's surprisingly simple and very unusual to get sort of a shape with perfect fiveness about it from a rectangle with a lot of fourness about it. So have a look at that video. It's at the top of the Maths Videos page, and it's also linked to from the newsletter. Now that December has begun, you're officially allowed to enjoy the Christmas activities in your lessons for the rest of this term. Over the years, I've added many resources to this collection, knowing that they will only be appropriate for 1 month out of the 12. So don't miss this opportunity now December has arrived. I've really had a fondness for Christmas maths for a long time. In fact, I remember it began when I was in primary school, and first shown how to calculate the total number of presents delivered according to the song 12 Days of Christmas. And my enthusiasm increased when I became a maths teacher and was invited to the Maths Association Christmas evenings at the University of Birmingham. A shout out here to John Eden, Anne Eden and Trish Morgan, who I remember creating exciting themed mathematical activities and making those evenings so much fun. I hope the Transom Chris Maths collection helps to continue that tradition. So the solution to the puzzle of the month can be found as follows. And typically this is the way you might start many mathematical solutions, with let the number of days with no snow be X. So the number of days with morning snow would then be 9 minus X. The number of days with afternoon snow would then be 5 minus X. The number of days with some snow is then 9 minus X. Add 5 minus X. And we know that's equal to 10. So 14 minus 2X equals 10. Which gives an answer X equals 2. So there were 2 days without snow. And his trip lasted a total of 12 days. That's all for now. I send my festive good wishes to you all, your families and your students, and I hope 2020 is a great year for you to stay healthy, wealthy and mathematically enthused. Merry Christmas!
Thank you for downloading and listening to the Transom podcast. You can find the website at www.transom.org, where you're welcome to use all of the activities absolutely free, or jump in with both feet and become a Transom subscriber.